потом вспомнить. Меж трансформаторов, гудящих на полну, согнув мою пам'ять, як листа 4. Той, кого не просили, не могли, не помогли даже шапочки із фольги. А коли последній дощ постукав у двері, ти не відкрив, бо подумав, що буде іще один раз умерти там, щоб остатися тут. Видуть ротом всю пиляку із клавіатури. Квантовий комп'ютер наїбнувсь, коли ізучав суржик. Фабула будущого на тарілочки усього, нахуй сущого. Вибор самого сущого засчитався, но ненадовго. Не важно, що в чорній коробці. Вона поломана, вона поломана, вона поломана була, і ще до того, як була придумана, уже поломана була. Вона поломана, вона поломана, вона поломана була, і ще до того, як була придумана, уже поломана була.
High Rollers. Oh, I love this song. So, this guy is, I'm not sure if he serves, if he still serves in the military, but he was in Kraken. There, he was a part of Kraken. Maybe still is, but yeah, his name is Zheka. Just like Greg's Zheka, Zhenya, Yevhen, and his name is like his cynical name, meaning the scene, is Kurhan, and this in this song, he actually, it is called "The Smell of Iron." And you can see what it is about, but also there are some awesome words in it. So he's at some point sings, the quantum computer went broken when it was learning surzhyk. It's really funny. And then he says, don't ask what's in a black box. It is broken. And then he sings "Vana polomana," which means it is broken. And then he says "Vana polomana була, і ще до того, як придумана була, уже поломана була." That means it was broken before it was even invented. It was already broken. Such an awesome song. One of my favorite. And that synth wave on the background. Ain't it fucking awesome? Just that dude is actually one of the, I think he's one of the people who's changing the Ukrainian stage completely. Okay, not cynical name, the stage name. His stage name, that's the word for it. His stage name is Kurhan. So he's actually changing the Ukrainian stage with this surzhyk, and he is making it a thing, you know, not something like not crippled Ukrainian mixed with Russian, but really something funny and something that is not just, you know, guys, during the Soviet times, Ukrainian language was considered rural, and those people in towns, well, in cities mostly, they were saying that people who speak Ukrainian and they were behaving accordingly, they are villagers, and they were acting like they are above those people. Those who speak Russian are kind of above the people who speak Ukrainian. This is why normalizing surzhyk and well, Ukrainian is already normalized. It's the main language, but normalizing surzhyk makes that rural surzhyk language pretty, I don't know, it makes it a thing. Okay, so this guy, the singer, he's a defender of Ukraine from Kraken. Once again, I repeat this, and I respect him a lot. He's lyrics in these songs, or how can we call them, verses, right? Because sometimes it's just a rap music, sometimes with also some singing. But yeah, he together with Agregat makes the band Kurhan y Agregat. The funny one, which I presented to you many times already, with the twins. Remember, so in that band there's Zheka, Kurhan, and the twins, which makes it Agregat. So two twins, Amil and Ramil. They are kind of twins. One of them, well, like all three of them are comedians. Their music is full of irony, actually post-irony. It's not, I don't know, I just am so impressed by these guys, and I visited their concerts 2 times this year, by the way, already. And the most important thing, these guys, they are raising tons of money for the armed forces of Ukraine. On one concert, at the first one I visited, they managed to raise around 4 million hryvnias, guys. Insane. Like, we raise those sums of money in a few months, like in 4, or if we're lucky in 3. But they did it. No, actually, guys, we do it faster, because 61,000 euros is 2,745,000. So yeah, like lately we're doing this in a month and a half or 2 months. We're fucking awesome, guys. We're reaching new heights without me even noticing it. You know, because those NAFO truck fundraiser, I didn't count them. I usually think only about these fundraisers when I'm calculating in my head, because the money that we raised together with 69th Infantry Brigade, I basically look at the... Okay, sorry. I think my Monobank is actually specifying... What the hell is this? It's like, okay, 18th of August, 2154. So someone refunded 4,200 hryvnias on the stream on 18th. It was 2154. Guys. So mystery solved together with, no, not together. Today, I was talking to Monobank all day, trying to figure out how this Monobank base works and to actually get rid of some bugs. They finally give me an answer, a straight one, like what the hell was that? Because they've taken back 4,200. But I don't see it in here. Interesting. Some refund. Okay, guys, sorry. We should not be doing this. I'm just really curious to figure out how it works. So on 18th, 22, 2145. Let me actually make a quick voice message for them, because it's still confusing. Дякую, але все одно не зрозуміло, бо у мене в зарахуваннях в Base не відображається взагалі на цей час, на 21.54 ніякого зарахування 4200. Чи якщо зробили рефанд, воно все одно має у мене лишитися тут в списку, тому що я маю знати, коротше, якось типу гроші з мене взяли, а я навіть не знаю, за що взяли, тому що воно в списку не відображається. Можна, будь ласка, це якось або виправити, або сказати мені, від кого воно було конкретно, тому що Ну, я тут нікого в цей час, у 21:54, зарахувань ніяких не бачу в списку зарахувань. Sorry, guys, but, you know, someone made a refund for 4,200 hryvnias, which is $100. And, okay, I think I know how to figure this out. Just give me a second. I know how to do this. Okay, so we go here to the base, to the basement. No, in this case, just to the base. No basement is needed. So, donation history here, guys. They actually, let me update the page. They remade the design today. You see? It just changed. You could not see it because it is covered with my camera, but whatever. You see it now. So it was, now they've changed it. So it's in beta. Currently, that means it will be what? Okay, for someone donated $100. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay, they're asking me another question. Sorry, guys, but I'm gonna reply to them. Що ви маєте на увазі оплати в кабінеті ФОП? Те, що мені надходило там як виплата за добу з бейс, чи що ви маєте на увазі? Бо, може, я чогось не розумію. Я просто заходжу в додаток Monobank в розділ ФОП. І там дивлюся платежі. Інших місць я не знаю. Okay, sorry guys. Some Ukrainian. Well. Hello Hot Mess. Hello Tune. Hello Kripke. Hello Just Jimmy. Hello Andreas Le. Hello Nikki Hill. Hello Loreen. Hello Holy Oblation. You refunded me for some reason, Rick. Yeah, it was not me. So we figured this out today too. Maybe Holy got 100? No. Holy, I think I refunded Holy with $5 or $3. With $3, right? Holy. That was not me. That was the system because it had a bug where 5 people subscribed, but just due to that bug, they were funded and they need to resubscribe. I think they told me that they refunded it. No, they fixed it and refunded you. So, guys, there were 5 people who tried to become members. Hello, Aura from USA. How you doing, Rachel? Hello, Sir Garrick. Hello, Cass. Yeah, the song is great, Cass. I agree with that. Okay, so what am I talking about? I'm talking about the refunded 5 memberships refunded. I've sent them. I've noticed that some of the members here in my subscribers, they are not displayed in here. There was at Paskevich. This is 100%. Let me actually check because I've been sending them screenshots with that, so I know who it was. Lynn's definition, I think you were refunded or will be refunded. You were trying to become Abrams, but they refunded you. Please do it once again. Then you, Holy Oblation, with 125 hryvnias, so Stinger refunded. Please try to do it again. Commander Prankster was refunded too. Julia Fira tried to become a Javelin, was refunded. And Ed Paskevich was trying to become a Bradley and also was refunded. So 5 people were not able to become members, but you need to try to do it again. They told me, please guys, just do it again. Okay, what are we looking at? I need to ask Solovey something real quick because he took 200,000 from the jar yesterday, and I think he reduced the goal for 200,000, but he's taken a bit less than that, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so just give me a second. Соловей, скажи мені, будь ласка, я бачу, що ти зменшив суму на 200 тисяч цільову, але зняли ви менше, правильно я розумію? Можеш тоді або суму підправити, ну, точніше, цільову підправити, або сказати мені, що ви точно 200 зняли. Okay. A lot of work during the work. Sorry, guys. Being distracted, but it actually all concerns this my new systems, this base subscription service. Oof, wow. Rick, I sent you an email concerning the Buy Me a Coffee. Yeah, Alien Hero. The info was pretty outdated. We have some new updates. They messaged you on 10th of or 11th of August, but I was already messaged by the co-founder of Buy Me a Coffee, and we're sorting out stuff. I'm actually posting a video in 2 hours and 23 minutes about that. I will explain everything. We'll show you screenshots and stuff. So thank you for that. But I have a fresher update for you, and don't miss the video. But Patreon still works. Patreon works, but not the preferable method because... okay. Solовей is calling me. But I'm not gonna reply. Соловей, я стрімлю зараз, тому просто запиши голосове, будь ласка. Дякую. Okay. Multi-Ducky, by the way. Hello. How you doing? Or Multi-Ducky. Funny name. Decky. Not Ducky. Or Ducky. It's not you there, so probably Decky. Raffle for Chimera patch is still active. Exactly. Thank you for that, Andres. Chimera patch. This one. Let me make it bigger. So... if Linas is there in the chat, Linas, try once again. Also, Holy Oblation, try to become a member on the base once again. Together with also... who was that? Julia Fira? Commander Prankster was still not refunded, but... yeah, and at Paskevich. I think that's all of you guys. 5 of you. Alarm. No, it was a message. Not a message, it was a call in Signal. Але там ви зняли, ну, начебто 200, а мені здається, що ви зняли 190. Тому що там зараз 166 тисяч. Або хтось, звісно, десятку закинув, окрім нас, тому що я не закидав. А може хтось з моїх закинув. Якщо можеш подивитися зараз на банці, чи докидав ще хтось 10 тисяч, тому що різниця оця от 10 тисяч. Ви або зняли 190, або ще хтось, ви зняли 200 і ще хтось додав 10. Okay. Crazy. That's my life, guys. Basically, a lot of calls, tasks, updates, messages. Monobank is messaging me again. Hey, Silver Earth has just become a member, I think. And it was a dancing Monobank cat. Okay, let's go and watch if it updated everywhere. So here in my... okay, in income, no, there's still nothing there. You see? Maybe a bit. But by the way, Philip Allward donated 4,100 hryvnias today. Yeah, just I think in a bit. It should appear here, not instantly. But anyway, thank you very much, Silver Earth, for becoming a HIMARS on the base. That's pretty fucking awesome. Thank you. But yeah, it needs time. I think it needs time to update. Come on. I hope it works, because it was appearing there before pretty fast. Now it doesn't want to appear instantly. Oh, what the fuck? Come on. I really am wondering what the hell is this. Yeah, so they say on 18th. 2154 on 18th. I was actually checking 18th, I think. Right? Yeah, I was checking 18th. They just, oh, come on, that's crazy. I I should just probably get back to that, not during the stream. That's what I should do, guys. But I've decided to do it right now. Worst decisions ever, but I'm in so much stress because of this lately, to be honest. So many things to do. Okay, so he said 3 times 80,000. They've actually withdrawn 3 times 80,000. Okay, so now we get it. Now I get it. Okay, 3 times 60,000. 100, no, 80. He said 80. Yeah, 3 times 80,000. That's it. So 80,000 multiplied by 3, 240. So 450 minus 300, no, 240. Damn it, he set the goal incorrectly. Ну дивись, друже, тоді ти неправильно поставив мету, ціль. Ти зменшив її до 250, а треба її зменшити до 210, тому що 450 мінус 240, 3 по 80 – це 240, дорівнює 210. Можеш, будь ласка, ціль виправити на 210 тисяч? Дякую. Ушіш. Yes, I joined for Rick's Patreon. Thank you for that. By the way, how are you called there? And did you just do it? Let me go and see if it was just now. Yeah, I think so. So, Multi-Ducky liked your post. You've become a stinger 2 days ago. Yeah, now I see it. Now I see it, and let me update the page here and see if Silver Earth's donation came in. No, I cannot see it. What the fuck? Like, maybe in statistics? No, not also in statistics. Silver Earth, were you just refunded? What the hell was that? I mean, like, can anyone else try to become a member of lower level if you're still not a member on the base? Because right now it didn't let anything to come in. I mean, the money. We've seen the notification just now, but what the fuck? Oof. It's this app, this service was working normally before not so long ago, and then it just started bugging. I don't like it. I don't. But buy me a coffee. New update, guys. Okay, Holy Oblation. Holy Oblation is also trying to become a HIMARS here. And we have Holy Oblation. So Silver Earth probably should be refunded. Silver Earth. You see? It appeared instantly, but not here. Also, not here in my subscribers. So this thing is just bugged. It disappeared. You see? It disappeared from here just now. So you probably was refunded also. Can you guys confirm if you were refunded? Because it's a fucking mess. Can you see it? I mean, I'm showing it on the screen. It was there. We had Holy Oblation there. And then it just disappeared. You got more trouble. Yeah, so you should be refunded, guys, probably instantly. But the notification was there. I'm glad I wasn't refunded. I'm still getting caught up, lol. Yeah, Cass. Okay, so Silver Earth or Holy Oblation, let me know if you were refunded. Or maybe you will be refunded in a few days. You shocked Monobank with that huge input yesterday. No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, I did. I am... They blocked my card yesterday after I made an input of $10,000. But they unblocked it because I confirmed it was me. That's all they needed. Yes, refunded. Okay. It's not in my subscription section. For some reason, some people are being refunded. Guys, and I have news about Buy Me a Coffee. Don't hurry to become a member again. I checked the Wise option today, and I am not able to receive money from Buy Me a Coffee to my Wise. Why? I'm going to explain in the video that is going to be posted in 2 hours and 15 minutes, but I'm going to tell you now, so you won't be intrigued for so long. So guys, in Wise, you see there is no account number for UA hryvnias, and Buy Me a Coffee is actually withdrawing money only in hryvnias. They won't do it in USD for some reason. At least for now. I am going to convince Joseph to fix that, because that still means that Ukrainians won't be able to receive any funds. Okay, Holy Oblation. I also need confirmation that you, refunded instantly. Aha, you both are refunded. Awesome. Got it. So someone else was refunded for 4,200. That means, who was that? Was it Lynn? It was probably Lynn S. I think Lynn S was becoming a HIMARS during the Sunday stream. Guys, can you confirm? Someone remembers that? Because I remember someone was actually upgrading their membership to HIMARS, or just becoming a HIMARS, something like that. Who was that? Well, to figure that out, I will have to rewatch the stream, because I don't remember exactly, and I'm not going to be rewatching the Sunday stream right now. No way. Maybe Nikki Hill. Nikki, you watched the whole thing, right? Maybe you remember who was becoming a HIMARS, and when did it happen? PayPal still working, isn't it? PayPal doesn't work for subscriptions, guys, because I need to make it official, and it should not be PayPal. I cannot make incomes from PayPal official. So it should be one of the subscription services. It was also Server Earth. She did Sunday and was refunded this morning. But it says someone was refunded on 19th. So it was someone else, I think. Fuck. Have you tried Donatello, guys? Holy Oblation, Silver Earth? Because Donatello works for most of the people who cannot become members on the base. I'm sorry that I'm making it so complicated, but, you know, Buy Me a Coffee makes me, actually. Супер, дякую. Я вже побачив прямо під час стріму прогрес-бар. Змінилась цільова сума. Дякую. As you can see, guys, the goal of the top fundraiser just changed from 250,000 to 210,000 because Soloway made a mistake, and as yesterday we still needed to put 44,000 in. Yeah, about a bit less than 43 and something thousand. So do we today. So that's all that's left from $11,000 from Wally Drennan for that fundraiser. So you prefer base and Donatello over PayPal, Rick? No, Colonel Son. Look at this. So what's PayPal? PayPal is for donations that you make for my fundraisers. All the money that you send me for my work are ideally only through subscriptions. Like all I receive on PayPal, I use for donations, with some exceptions, like really only if you're super persistent or something. I don't know. But to become, to, you know, help me get my salary, let's call it that way, now from my activities, you need to become
Just checked, not refunded, yet to do.
Not refunded. What to do? You're not refunded. They told me that you will be refunded someday because it depends on your bank refund period, like the usual period. So all of that. 7 hours? What 7 hours? The stream. Which one? I didn't remember. Starts. You are getting old. It was me. Oh. I don't get it, sorry. Buy me a coffee, making life hard. Exactly, K-Bell. By the way, how are you doing? Not your fault? Yeah, thank you for understanding that. Do you prefer base to... No, so I prefer Colonel Son. I hope I made it clear. So I prefer PayPal for donations to our fundraisers, but if you cannot use that, of course, you can donate through Donatello or the base. I will withdraw money and also transfer them. A lot of people do it. But to support me and donate, if you want to not donate to me, but to become a subscriber, to make a monthly donation, I prefer base and Donatello. And then if none of these won't work, then Patreon. Then I still like the Monobank cats. I like them too. Yeah. Bank of America charged 78 cents transaction fee above $3 for mono base subscription. Is it? It's a lot, right? Or not? Cheryl Waitley. I'm confused. Yes, brother. All good. Awesome. Thank you. I used to buy you a coffee monthly. Must I stop this by myself or does it stop automatically? Multidaki, can you please tell me what name do you have there on Buy Me a Coffee? So, well, that's, yeah, if it's not a secret, but probably it's either another name, because I don't remember Multidaki being a subscriber there, a member. So Multidaki, you need to, well, wait for 1 or 2 months yet, because I can still withdraw money with Payoneer for the next 2 months. Yeah, 2 months and 9 days. Memberships, Rick. What do you mean, Tune? Oh, Lily, it's you. Awesome, Lily. I messaged you there. Please go to your Buy Me a Coffee. I want to send you a package with a patch for Buy Me a Coffee membership. So I actually sent the email you put there. I've sent also a message on your email because I want to thank every roller with a patch, and you gotta tell me which one you want. It's either Abrams or Rick the Ukrainian. So in that message, I mean, like in the reply to my message, you need to let me know. Yeah, to let me know which one you want. You need to provide me with your address, with your phone number, and tell me which patch you want. And your full name, of course, because some people give me their address without the name, and I don't think you can send it to a person without... Yeah, postal service doesn't work like that, right? So Buy Me a Coffee is not good again, or they haven't properly set up the new withdrawal system. So it's not on their side. It's on the side of Wise, and I promised you to show this. So let's go and see. In the Wise, we kind of have the Ukrainian account, but we don't have it. So I registered in the Wise about 3 to 4 months ago. I think it was either April or maybe March, so maybe even 5 months. But here, like a UA Hryvnias account, right? And here's USD account. In USD account, there's a number of account. When you enter UA account, UA Hryvnias account, it doesn't give this message, it gives this message. You see kind of UA hryvnias balance, and here no account details available yet. When you press this green thing, it gives you this. Which currencies can I add, keep, and receive in my Wise account? And here it gives you the list of the currencies. You can add money to your account in these currencies. There's no Ukrainian hryvnias there, so we are not able to create a hryvnia account, and Buy Me a Coffee withdraws money only in hryvnias, for now at least. I really hope they will change it, because if they would let me receive money in dollars here, I would be able to receive this on my Wise account, but they need to change it. They need to change it for Ukrainians, I mean, Buy Me a Coffee, because there's a problem here. I cannot actually receive money on my Wise from Buy Me a Coffee. I discovered it only today. And here in the other section where you press like create the Wise card, it tells that our cards aren't available in Ukraine. Join our wait list to be the first to hear when our cards become available. So these cards, they were available in 2022 and 2023, but they actually stopped issuing the cards and hryvnias for Ukrainians, guys. That's a big problem. So, yeah, a lot more of a headache. But I made the video 20 minutes long. Today is the premiere in 2 hours. By the way, Sherman, hello. Are you still there? Що ви тут, козаки, як справи? Where are you from? What unit are you from? Because you speak like a military guy. TD Bank Visa charged a 3% fee for Monobank for foreign transaction, which wasn't bad. A few cents for my monthly. Awesome. Well, that's just stupid. Yeah, that's just stupid. So I messaged the guy, Joseph Sunny, the co-founder of... oh, shit. Sorry, guys. And Joseph actually replied to me already. But damn it. And I just am reading this now. It was 2 hours ago. Okay. Hi, Rick. Thanks for the update and the detailed explanation. You don't need to open a Wise account to connect the direct bank deposit method. Instead, try adding a different local bank account that supports the UA hryvnias currency. Also, I believe the PA UA account won't work since it's typically used for businesses purposes rather than personal banking. Well, I'm actually kind of using it for business purposes now, right? So they ask me to use a personal account, and this may be a problem also, because I cannot receive money on that account because I created my private entrepreneur account specifically to earn money from my activity and pay the how do you call it? Pay the taxes. Pay the taxes from it to not, yeah. So getting money from Buy Me a Coffee, I can actually try to make it work, and the problem is I won't be able to pay taxes from it then, because that's the system. Oh, it's fucked up. I'm just sick of it already. You see, you can hear it. I'm getting sick. I started sneezing, but I think it's allergies. It's more likely than me getting a flu or something. Okay, guys. I think we can finally move on from this. But the problem is, as for that refund of someone's membership on Sunday, we need to figure out who that was. Or maybe not. I will just do it after the stream someday. But yeah, they actually refunded that. They kind of gave me the money and then they took it from me. So it was a bit confusing. Rick, I'm the same sneezing and sniffling. Sneezing and sniffling. Huh. I hope we're not ill. Ill, not eel. Okay, Shell Lately, Chimera Raffle ticket, $10 donation on PayPal just now. Awesome, thank you so much for buying a ticket. You'll get to the spreadsheet. Or you also have allergies, K-Bal. Enough about financials. How's Ponton Bridges doing? Asking for friend. Okay, Sir Garrick. Let's talk about the news. They are doing pretty awesome. I won't be showing the video because everything's exploded in there, and I think one guy is being seen killed on that one. But let's talk about... Oh, by the way, I see someone in here. Do you also see him? Pretty familiar face. Huh? Like the first glance here, like this, right? Really looks like that dude. But that's just a Russian everyday reality, right? Linus got into base. We helped her add her name on Sunday. You mean got into base, become a member, right? Because she was not in the list. Colonel Son, thank you for 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Yeah, she was not in the list. What Ponton Bridge is doing? Disappeared. Yeah, she's unfortunately not in the subscribers list, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Maybe I am mistaken. The last thing about finances, guys. Let me just check my subscribers list if Lynn is there. It's not very long yet, so easy to check. Yeah, unfortunately, Lynn is not displayed as a member, so Lynn should be refunded also. Maybe a bit later, because it depends on the bank and bank's rules, kind of. I don't like this guy. You mean the toilet guy, or the guy who's talking all the time here on the stream? Meaning me. Because you showed the money ton and that stuff. But wait. Ed Paskevich, just check, not refunded. What to do? Wait, probably wait. Okay, let's go to the news. So, this ugly guy, and let me get to the news about the oil refinery in Russia. This huge one was hit by a Ukrainian drone about 3 to 4 days ago, first time. It started burning. And right now, I think most of it is burning. Yesterday it looked like this. A huge cloud of black smoke. And see, there's a tiny refinery which is huge. Or maybe it's a storage, maybe not a refinery. But you see, today the cloud is stretched for a few hundred kilometers. Here it is. Look how many reservoirs are there. And I think yesterday a lot of them were burning. Yeah, on this photo you can see that, well, it's not a photo, it's like a satellite. I are correct, but not the war criminal. Oh yeah, that fucker. Can't check my bank, traveling. Okay, got it, Linus, and happy to see you here. Yeah, Linus, it didn't work on the base. It started refunding some people instantly, like Holy Oblation, and I really need to say it to the base, because some people cannot become members there. They are being Lynn, can you please check later when you get the access to your bank, what time did you make that transaction of 4,200 hryvnias? Well, HIMARS membership on the base, because it says 21:54 Ukrainian time. It was, I think, the second hour of the stream. Yeah. You sound a little ill. I just sneezed 2 times just 5 minutes ago. This is why I sound like this. Yeah, I really don't feel that well already. But I think it's an allergies because I don't have. Yeah, it's. I feel like an allergic stroke. Окей. Вся інформація по платнику є у квитанції. It says that all the information about the payer is there in the receipt. MasterCard. It doesn't say anything about the... Guys, I think I even know the card number of that person. Last 4 digits. I can say last 4 digits of the card number. Yeah, this will not uncover anything. So it's 6487. This one was refunded, guys. 6487. Okay, I'm not torturing you with this anymore. So, guys, Russians are losing one of the biggest oil storages these days.
Ёбаный в рот, текайте, блядь! Ебать!
And while they were trying to firefight it, shut the fuck up, Russian yeller. Yeah, it's messed up. They are burning. Greg is messaging me. He's in Ukraine. Nice. I'm messaging him back, saying that I'm streaming for the next 2 hours. And if he wants to join as a guest, he can do it. So, yeah, that actually 41 firefighters got injured during firefighting, and this happened, like the second explosion happened, and some of them were injured. That's a big one. I really wish that all of it burns to the ground. Pontoon bridges, yeah, here they are. Boom, it's gone. Pretty cool. And yes, of course, FPV drones worked on those. That music might be copyrighted. I doubt it, but who knows? Well, I don't doubt it. Almost all the music has been copyrighted. I think you've seen... Oh, here it is today, I think. Yeah, 22 reservoirs are burning. It is today, as of today. Yesterday was 11. Today it's 22. Let's count how many of them are there. So, 3... 6, 8, 16. So I think at least what, 7, 14. Oh, there's a lot of them. So there's still a lot of stuff to burn there. Guys, it's like, wow. So here 28 plus 14 more. That means 42, right? Yeah. 42 plus 16. Rick, think faster. 58 here plus 8 and plus 2, okay, plus 10. So it's 68 and plus 8, 76. And there are 2 small reservoirs here, 78. So there's still plenty of stuff to burn there. I really hope the wind will switch to the side of the still whole reservoirs. Yeah. I just counted it right here, guys. Wahahaha. I agree, Shell Waitley. I totally agree with you. By the way, guys, you have noticed the donation from Philip Howard in there while I was checking the Monobank base, so I want to thank Philip Howard for sending this donation. It's gonna be, yeah, you have to yourself 10 tickets, and for what is necessary to you, Rick, any of our 2 current fundraisers, it will go to them. An American too, says RF from USA. It was not the random thought in my head. It was the message that I've read just now. To be honest, I don't believe it's 21 burned. Must be more after such long time. It depends on the wind, you know, because let's see. Where is that satellite image? It actually explains everything. So here the wind was blowing to that side, right? To the left. If we, yeah, and I think it's that side. Let me see. Yeah, the green field to the right. So the green fields to the right there, also to the right. So after, yeah, the wind was blowing this way to the left, and this piece, you're right. It was actually blowing that way to the bigger number of reservoirs. So I think it should be much more than 20 already. They're just trying to lower the number for it to not seem that catastrophic, but it is catastrophic. And you know, guys, today they tried to actually use the desperate measures, or how do you call them? They finally put in the superpowers of their mighty FSB god and put an icon there to actually for it to stop the flame, stop the fire. And here's that icon and their Russian Patriarchy Church priests, or popy in Ukrainian. Ronnie Holmes. Hello, how you doing? Hey, all from Armand by the Sea, Florida. Hope your Wednesday is fantastic. It could be better, but I'm not complaining. By the way, we have power outages as of the day before yesterday again, and actually here in my place we didn't have it on Monday, but yesterday, yeah, we started getting them. It's because the crazy heat outside and the consumption is growing when the heat is increasing. The heat is so high that all those will burn. Domino effect. Yeah, I really hope that all of them will burn, and that's a good thing for us, because those reservoirs with fuel, they're feeding the Russian military. That's the first thing they do. Okay, guys, so these Russian priests, actually this one to the right, is an FSB agent in Ukrainian government. He's openly standing against Ukraine, and right now, guys, 2.5 years after the full-scale invasion began, he is still in Ukrainian parliament. He is still standing against Russian Patriarchy Church being banned in Ukraine, and no one is doing anything with that traitor of Ukraine. I think he has a protectorate of maybe the main intelligence of Ukraine, main directorate of intelligence of Ukraine, because he has a friend, Yevgeny Shevchenko, which is also a fucking Russian imp, and that dude is openly threatening the Ukrainian activists like Sternenko, or who else was that? Someone else who said that they don't agree. So this is this bold fucker is Shevchenko. Give me a second. Starsky's messaging me now. That's my life, guys. Basically, I cannot hesitate to answer. Sorry, not on this matter. Okay, yeah, replied. So, they stand together. This was the vote against the Russian Patriarchy Church to ban it in Ukraine. It happened yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, or the day before yesterday. But this one, he is a Russian Patriarchy Church priest, the one with the beard. Here he is on these photos to the right, and here he is. Yeah, and they are actually... Yeah, that's actually, I think, they are in the church, the illegal church next to the Museum of Ukrainian History that was demolished a few months ago. Yeah, like 2 months ago or something. Hey, Michelle de Corby. I think, Michelle, if I'm not mistaken, you're also a member of my Buy Me a Coffee, and I messaged you there. If you are, please log into your Buy Me a Coffee and read the message. It's important for me. Okay, that was Starsky again. Hello, Plem MTL. How you doing, Danielle? Hello, rollers from all over. By the way, Danielle, were you able to become a member on my base? Please try to become a stinger just to test it if you have the means, or if you are willing to become a stinger, because we have some problems here. Some people are being refunded instantly, some people are being refunded in time, so I don't know what to do with all of it. Just figuring out bit by bit, you know, step by step. I'm not on Buy Me a Coffee, Rick. Okay, got it, Michelle de Corby. Got it. Fancy robes, yeah, and those robes are expensive. Let's go back there. So these two were standing like as a protest. Both of them are FSB agents, in my opinion, and most of the country's Ukrainians thinks so too, because these dudes are openly standing against Ukraine these days, against our army also. This asshole, Yevgeny Shevchenko, was saying that... Oh no, it was Dmitruk, the bearded one. He was saying a few days ago that Operation in Kursk is a shame, and it is actually, yeah, something like that. So I could find the message, but I don't think I will find it that fast. But let me scroll. I think I may be able to find it. And guys, there's of course a whole agency, not agency, like a whole network of YouTubers here in Ukraine. You see, it's the same bearded motherfucker, Dmitruk. It's in Russian, of course. It was just 9 days ago. They're pressing the Russian agenda, and really, like, there are many of them there. Paskov, Enoch. I don't even want to say those names, but yes, they are all traitors of Ukraine, and SBU is doing nothing with them, because some of them, I think, through corruption, they were able to buy themselves an indulgence, and that unfortunately works like this in Ukraine. With some of them. Of course, some of the Ukrainian traitors, traitors of Ukrainian state, they were, I think, not prosecuted, but at least an investigation started against them, and they are being held in pre-trial detention center, like, for example, Nestor Shufrich. Rick, just imagine what would happen to them if Ukrainians were like Russians. Oh, yeah, mops would be in their assholes already. Did you know, guys, that one of the ways of Russian torture in Russian prisons is to stick the mop in the assholes of prisoners? Yeah, they torture people like that. That's just savage, and a lot of people die from that torture. Like, I think to survive from that is because they won't do it in a gentle way. You can probably imagine that. Is today's patch raffle getting selected tonight? No. It's going to be selected on Sunday, this Sunday. I want to be sure, so I'm tuned in. Yeah, Bulldogger, This beautiful patch will be raffled on Sunday. Here it is. Yeah. Okay. So very savage, pure evil. Yeah, and that's not. I think it's not the most terrible torture you can get through in Russian prisons. Terrible stuff. Like someone claimed on Free Azov rally, one of the mothers of the prisoners of war, Ukrainian mother, she told us that 15 of 19 types of tortures are being used in Russian prisoners. I cannot confirm that information, but that's what she told us. May justice come soon. Yeah, that justice is really needed. They need to pay for all the crimes. Christian values, to be sure. Yeah, exactly. Christian values of Russians. Let's go back and see more news and read more news. So, guys, I also wanted to show you the video which Zelenskyy started posting every week. It's kind of a report about the Russian missile attacks and Shahed drone attacks. It is happening every week, so, and every day actually. Let's watch it. Oh my god, just in Kharkiv region, look at this. It's all Kharkiv region. Dnipro region. Zaporizhzhia Oblast. Week 129 of Russia's full-scale invasion. Ukraine needs more air defense. We need strong support from our partners. Yesterday, Zelenskyy in his address, it was the day before yesterday, he was actually even saying that Britain has a lack of leadership these days. And they actually also hesitate, just like US, to not let us use Storm Shadow deeper in Russian territory to destroy Russian aviation. Putin must be furious and scared. He's sleeping without one eye open. I don't think so, Perry. All of this is, in my opinion, a cope, guys. We must not underestimate our enemy and our... Hey! We have a sudden guest, but not yet. Because I need to actually let the guest join. Let me let the guest join. And start the collab cam. Here. We can hear you now.
Back and forth.
Raffle.
Greg,
Yes, sir, brother.
we can hear you now. Enjoy a meal. How you doing?
I'm doing a Yaroslav special, and that is going to a restaurant and eating and showing the world so they're all jealous.
So you think it's me? Typical me?
How many streams have you streamed eating with people? Really cool thing.
Are you sure it's a cool thing?
Well, maybe.
Making people jealous? Well, actually encourage them to come to Ukraine this way. Yeah. Making...
Yeah.
So, how was the trip? You look tired.
Man, I'm exhausted. The trip was extremely long. Before that, I had been moving for 3 weeks and working about 12 hours every day on the move and dealing with things at home, and got all that done and literally packed, went to the airport, and long travel. I arrived into Khmelnytsky today about noon and immediately went to work. In fact, when I came through Ravaruska and came into Lviv, and Zhenya met me we came out of the city of Lviv a new way, and Rick, they're building a new cemetery there for fallen soldiers. It is the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. And I'm exhausted. I can barely keep my eyes open. Jania pulled up on the sidewalk there and goes, man, if I get a ticket, I get a ticket. Go film that. You need to film that. I've never seen that. And so I did. And I will be sharing that on the next live stream. But it was unbelievable. Then we came Khmelnytsky, and immediately I had to go to the government office for whatever, because last month when I was here, through our nonprofit, we applied for me to be have a residence permit and as a war volunteer. So it was ready for me, and I am now a legal resident of Ukraine.
Awesome. Congratulations.
So thank you. I have the card in the system, my little, looks like a driver's license, guys. And I'll show it on the stream. I'll cover up the information, but I'll show it on the stream. Looks like a driver's license.
Awesome.
Yeah, so just saw you on here and all the wonderful people, and one thing to be jealous, this is Salyanka.
Mhm.
And my table was waiting on me. And this is my buddy Sasha
Hello, Alexander.
and Alexander.
Привіт.
Привет.
Ярослав.
Ваше здоров'я.
Дякую.
Водичка з лимоном.
Water
He said,
with
to your
lemon.
health. I'm drinking water with lemon. So,
Yeah.
so Rick, I'm exhausted but extremely energized. So today, just resting, recovering, and tomorrow we're at it full stop, as hard as we can go. I will tell you one little story. I will tell it on my next stream. But as I came across the border last night into Ukraine, I had gear with me. Between IFAX, tourniquets, and gauze, I had over $10,000 worth of medical supplies that all of our wonderful communities together have purchased, and they're there. And when I was checked coming into Ukraine, the customs and military guy comes up and goes, American passport, and they see my visa's ending in 2 days, and he goes, man, what are you doing? I said, man, I'm getting residence permit, but he goes, well, what do you have with you? At that point, I had to decide whether to tell the truth or not, to be quite honest, because sometimes, as you know, Rick, it can be a challenge with declaring humanitarian aid and military aid and all of that. But I made the decision to tell the truth completely to this guy. Right decision. I said, dude, I've got about 10K worth of Cat 7s, genuine IFAX, gauze. He goes, where are you going? I said, Kursk. He said, really? I said, oh, it's possible. I said, I'm going through our guys all along the front lines, been doing this. And we're actually speaking in Russian. And because I asked him, I said, man, my Ukrainian's poor. Well, we can go English or Russian. He goes, well, we just speak Russian. So we're speaking. And the train is full of nothing but women and children coming out of Warsaw into Ukraine.
Was it like inside the train itself?
Yeah, they come on inside the train and go through you one by one. It's different than a bus, where a bus, they take you off of the bus.
Yeah.
The train is so large, they come through. But there was 4 males on the train, and the rest was women and children. 4. 2 were old men. 1 was a Ukrainian soldier who had received his prosthetic leg and was coming back to Ukraine. And the 4th was me. No men. And to me, it spoke volumes. I was actually speaking with Professor Gertis about it right at the time, just texting back and forth. And I said, man, we've got to fix this. I understand Kursk. I understand we're doing some good things. We have to fix this. We need soldiers. And it just confirms to me, these are the little things I see that I share with people. And I know you do the same. Maybe to give them some insight on why some of my perspectives are a little bit different. I'm on these trains, and it's easy for me to do math. There was 4 males, 2 old men, me, and a wounded veteran. So when the customs guy checked me, he says, man, do you have your documentation? I said, excuse me? He goes, you know, you have to have this documented with exactly how many tourniquets are in there. I said, man, there's over 100 tourniquets in there. It's $7,000 just by itself. There's $74 a piece for the Cat 7 genuines coming out of US.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, man, okay. I said, man, listen here. Go to my YouTube. And then I pulled so I have I have the press card.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have, I'm a registered war volunteer with our organization. So I pulled that. And I had my bag turned up. He says, with my patches. I chose my patches very wisely this time. Of course, I'm carrying Pete's patch. He'll be with me and us wherever we go. And then I'm carrying a genuine Ukrainian flag that soldiers actually, the little one, that's the real one. It's not, you get on Amazon. And then in the middle, I'm carrying my official 3rd Assault Brigade supporter patch, genuine. And he says, where are you going? I said, man, I'm going to be going to these guys. Many, but these guys. And he smiled. He says, man, thank you. Let me go get the boss. So he goes and gets the boss. Military person. They come and very nice. She goes, do you have your documents? I said, well, I have my documents. I have my cards. I said, ma'am, I do not have an index of these. People around the world have been buying these. I have thrown them in a suitcase and I am bringing them to our frontline guys. And the proof's in the pudding. Here's my card. Here's my press card. Here's this. Here's my work. And she looked and she goes, you have to count them because there's so much corruption. I said, yes, I understand completely why you are asking for that. She goes, you do? I said, of course I do. I said, but you can see what I do. And I'm taking them right to the guys. And she goes, you know what? I think today I'm not requiring documents. And she said, thank you for helping our army. And then the young soldier came back to me. He goes, oh man, I'm so happy. Please go help our guys. And then I greeted him in Ukrainian soldier greetings. And he fist bumped me and said, man, good luck. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your help. So what I'm saying is it was a wonderful experience. But my experience and my ability to communicate with them and to know the rules was vitally important.
Yeah.
And I think this is why sometimes people coming to Ukraine get frustrated. And we warned them, it's not easy. Be careful. You need to know what to do. You have to have the right stuff. And it's not because Ukraine doesn't want help. It's just reality.
Yeah.
So this was very good. So the stuff's here, already being set up to be distributed. Today we sent 2 drone detectors to frontline guys that are in very, very difficult situations. So the work goes on nonstop. But I saw you on here streaming, and I just want to come on and say hello to all the rollers.
We're happy to see you here, man.
Thank you, brother.
You gotta come as a guest sometime soon.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll.
Well, I'm here. I'm here. Listen, last month I was here, and all of us were so focused on making sure we honored Pete and did everything properly. It was overwhelming.
You won't believe it. It was almost 2 months ago already.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was killed on June 27th, 10:43 a.m. But it took us basically a month to deal with all of that. And then I headed back home, and I am returning this time. It's back to Dr. Energy, man. I am pumped. I am full of energy, full of fire, and ready to roll. So it's going to be awesome. We're going to be streaming like madmen, posting videos like crazy, and doing our best to rally support for Ukraine. We're going to be doing a lot of aid for Pokrovsk. A lot. It is,
yeah,
brother. I am thankful that Ukraine is punching Russia in the mouth in Kursk. I'm very thankful. Don't misunderstand me. And I know Vladimir Zelenskyy made the statement, we're creating a buffer zone so that we cannot be attacked. I completely agree with it. No problem. But at the same time, it's getting all of the attention. And our guys in Pokrovsk are getting smashed, and we have to help them big time.
You know, I actually also try to remind people all the time that in Pokrovsk it's hell, near Pokrovsk, because they are still not in Pokrovsk, but they are moving to it really
But they're
fast. Like,
well, they're in artillery range now, so
yeah, it's done. Like,
it's
Pokrovsk is gonna be smashed in just a week or two.
well.
We're gonna have no Pokrovsk anymore, as they
Here's the
did
deal.
with all the towns.
Correct, but this. Okay, I can't. I have a stream about 2 or 3 months ago where I told everybody that Pokrovsk would fall. I mean, unless something crazy happened, the guys I talked to that you have met, some of them, we know. We know the supply lines, we know where things are going to be happening. And unfortunately, it's looking like that is a distinct possibility. But what people need to understand is this. If you think Vovchansk is important, which it is, and you think Bakhmut is important, and you think Chasiv Yar is important, and Krakova is important, and Orikiv and Robotny and all these lines are important, you can add all of those places up together and they are not as important as Pokrovsk. Pokrovsk is the key supply line. It's not private information. The world knows, Russia knows, everybody knows.
And it's
It's
there
a
on the map,
key.
too.
It is. It's obvious. It's a key city. And right now, I can tell you that we are going to be supporting Pokrovsk extremely heavy, the best we can, with aid from our organization, and partnering with the rollers and partnering with all the other guys, because it is the most needed area now for not only aid and medical, but encouragement. Rick, you know that a lot of our aid is not only physical aid, but it's actually physically showing up and laughing and having the coffee and having the tea and trying to
Yeah.
re-energize the guys. So that's what's on the plan there.
Yeah, guys, you can see that Pokrovsk is actually on the crossroads, and it leads many ways. So when they get Pokrovsk, the only way to get to Slavyansk and Kramatorsk and Drushkivka and Konstantinivka will be through Svetohirsk and Izum. Not Svetohirsk, but Izum. And
listen, if you look out to the back, I'm not on the map right now meeting, but if you look out to the backside of Kramatorsk, you see Dobropopilia. And Dobropopilia,
Dobropilla.
very, very important. Dobropilia, very important. And you can loop around to Pokrovsk through Dobropilia out of that Kramatorsk circle, which we did actually with you. We do that a lot. But the roads out there are poorly maintained. And if we lose that Pokrovsk road, it's not that we can't get supplies to Kramatorsk half circle, but it will be much more difficult. And then with the weather that will be changing, then it becomes brutally difficult. So Ukraine needs to hold Pokrovsk, and we will all do our best to help them do that.
Yeah, and they have you heard, by the way, have you heard the main problem there near Pokrovsk? What it is? Because
No.
I heard it. Yeah, so some soldiers are reporting they don't want to wreak not havoc, but zrada, the treason stuff. But they say, guys, we really need to make communication between brigades work, because currently they kind of act only in their not like a one force, but like, let's say it's 5 to 10 brigades there, right? So, well, probably only like 4 to 5, but they work only like separate brigades, not like one force that is holding all of this line. They just act in the zone of their responsibility, and that's a huge problem. This is why
It is a huge.
this is why they cannot actually do
Okay, so
shit
you
to
know
stop
who's
them.
so when that happens, it's not the brigade. The commanders that are then over the brigades
Yeah.
need to fix it.
Yeah.
And we see the but that's been happening for a long time, but now it's going to be man, you know this as well as I know this. Pokrovsk is important, and it's going to receive so much attention that the good things that Ukraine is doing will be spotlighted, and the bad things Ukraine is doing will be spotlighted. And This is so important, so important. But that's true, and I will tell you, this is some of the stuff we were talking about. If Pokrovsk falls, and then, for example, why is there Christmas music going on? And heaven and nature sing. And show it the Christmas. That teacher. And but the deal is this. Some of our backup defensive lines, Rick, which you saw after Pokrovsk, are back 20 and 30 kilometers. And that becomes, where we lose potentially a big swath of land. So we haven't done it yet, and we support, and we will continue to support.
Yeah, and here's Dobropila. I finally found it, guys. Here it is.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's kind of a big road there. Okay, so we wish them luck to finally organize communication between brigades and make it.
Yes, it's vital.
It's to make it like a one. I don't know how they call 4 or 5 brigades together. Let's call it maybe a division or army. They have different terms for that.
Well, let's call it this, Rick. United we stand, divided we fall.
Yeah, exactly. And right now they are divided. So even though separate brigades doing great job, they cannot stop Russians there in those villages because they don't act like one force. They don't act jointly. By the way, did you know that I had a stream last week with Helena? She was here in Kyiv, so
I watched it.
Oh, you watched it. Awesome. I finally got Project Constantine patch. When we were traveling with you, actually 2 of them, the old one with a mosquito here, too. So when we were traveling with you, I looked at those. You had 2 of them in the car, and I wanted to ask you guys to maybe give me one, but I hesitated. And didn't ask it at all. I don't know. I forgot actually. To be honest.
Do you have a Project Constantine T-shirt?
Yeah. Helena gifted me one.
Okay. Because if not, I'll bring you one.
Yeah.
So I'm back here. I'm back at my apartment, and I have a lot of PK supplies that the commander gave to me, and so make sure you have a T-shirt there. Because if not, I will get you one.
I have a T-shirt.
So perfect.
From Project Constantine.
So Rick, I will be in Key. Okay, I'll be in Key. You have a PK T-shirt, yes?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I will be in Kyiv in a few days, and we will connect.
Awesome. If you have more than just an hour, maybe we'll just do the stream. Maybe not from the restaurant, but from outside while it's still the summer.
Yeah, and find a cool place to do it. That'd be cool.
That's what we gotta do.
Let's do it.
Let's plan it.
That's confirmed. Some live stream from some crazy place.
Awesome. Maybe not so crazy.
All right, buddy.
Maybe just beautiful. Thank you, man.
All right, we'll go beautiful.
I'm happy you're back, and
I'm happy I'm back too, buddy.
It's a
pleasure, Rick,
to have you here.
Thank you, rollers. Have a great evening, and I'll see you starting tomorrow.
Live on and prosper, my friend.
And donate.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
He always adds and donate, right? Dunk on you. Thank you for 10 gifted memberships and for the super chat. $20 super chat. Working, but I wanted to support. Hey, Rick and Greg. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super chat and memberships. Guys, more news. That's what I gotta do. It was an awesome distraction from the news. So, yeah, I always love if someone joins spontaneously, like almost always. Okay. Okay, so my friends, there's been one important video that I wanted to show you. This one. On this one, I think it's obvious that the signal is digital. Why do I think so? Because there are no distortions that are typical for FPV drones. And actually there was one distortion here at this second that was typical for the digital signal. Let me make it less fast. Yeah, you see this one. The cubes, not the cubes, but like the pixels. You see, it Yeah, this one. So it changes like it's a digital signal. That means that this FPV is using a digital signal. And I actually have a video that I'm gonna post, well, when I'm gonna post it, probably on Friday. It's from NAFO Truck handover event. I met a guy there whose name is Troy. And let me actually make a spoiler for you. They're working on fiber optic FPV drone. And I think these drones that are being used as an air defense lately, because these wings, this Russian drone, like this one is Orlan, Russian Orlan drone. And there's also Zala drone and Supercam. There are 3 drones that are making huge problems for Ukraine and especially for our army and our airfields, because they kind of attract, well, not attract, but they are, hey, what's the word for that? They are correcting missile attacks on our airfields and destroy our helicopters and planes. And not only that, they are capable of destroying a HIMARS. By the way, one HIMARS was destroyed 2 or 3 days ago in Kursk Oblast. It is confirmed. So guys, don't underestimate our enemy. They can destroy stuff. They can eliminate some valuable targets like HIMARS. And yeah, we're not an invincible army, and we're dealing with a very good enemy. I mean, very skillful and learning fast enemy. So everyone who says Putin is scared doesn't understand much. Sorry guys, but I won't go with that. I just don't believe it. That dude just doesn't care about his own people. He doesn't care how many of them will be eliminated here. He doesn't care how much equipment will be destroyed. He doesn't care because he's far and he's protected. He's in a bunker, or even if he's not, and his doubles are out there somewhere. Anyway, I got carried away. My flow of thoughts went far, as always. So, my friends, digital drones are a present now. I think these FPV drones that are being used actively lately against the Russian surveillance drones, like this one. By the way, this one is recorded near Chasiv Yar. They are being using the fiber optic technology. I will show it to you in the video, which I just announced, and I will not, yeah, with a spool, exactly. It's with a spool, and in the air, I think why it's used in this case, because in the air you basically have no obstacles there, and you can just have that wire dragging after the drone without any trees trying to cut it or anything that is on the ground. So I think that's a potentially good area of using those drones, and something's telling me that this one is using that system. Just wanted to share my observations with you and my thoughts about this and how I see it. Yeah. So guys, that group. Oh yeah, guys. Vovchansk. How it looks these days. There's a video about it. Let's watch it. Not the best quality, but there's no Vovchansk anymore. You can see it there. Each building is destroyed. Some of them are completely destroyed. Like, you cannot even get out of the basement if you were in that house when it was destroyed. Look, only the walls from one side. these are still standing, but only partially. That's a pretty grim music playing there. And it fits. It fits to Russian world because that's how it looks. You have a field of concrete. Smashed concrete. Yeah, this is how building looks in Donetsk Oblast, Mirnograd, after the Russian strike. This is how it looks. Welcome everyone who's joining the stream. Hello, Ian Lyle? Huh. Ian. No. Ian. Huh. Is it Ian? Ian Lyle? Where are you from, by the way? Hi Rick, слава Україні, героям слава. Ian Yal. And by the way, hello Lisa Anktil. And Adam Rounds. And Sally Luz, I don't think I greeted you. And Annie Wilk. Tammy. Hello Tammy, how are you doing? By the way, Tammy, are you a member on Buy Me a Coffee? Yes, and I sent you the package, I think. Makes me angry what they have done, just like in Syria. Yeah, that's what Russians do all the time. They just obliterate towns and cities and villages. Putin encouraged both destruction. Well, he is that destruction himself. Mortar. Exactly. So, more bridges have been destroyed in Vovchansk as of lately. And what else about Kursk operation? You know, guys, I actually want to give you something different. I want to give you a text. So it's going to be a long one. It's going to take me about 10 minutes to read that out loud. And I'm not sure that translation is going to be correct. But this one really was really a catharsis for me. Or I don't know. I realized that it is like that. And I actually realized that it even more when I listened to the interviews of Zolkin and Karpenko with prisoners of war. Okay. Let me go to ChatGPT and translate this. Let's hope the translation is going to be okay. So this text is from Dmitro Dyomshin. It is long. It is probably at some... Yeah, it's written in a slang, so not all of it won't be understandable, but I'll do my best to actually give you the understanding. I really want to do this because it may actually let you understand more and better why Russians are motivated to keep moving forward despite everything. I mean, individual Russians, the zombies themselves, not just like a Russian army, but like individual zombies. Now I will write about the motivation of those bastards. I only understood it after saying out loud several times what I've seen in my recent years. Maybe I'm wrong, but for now, this is the only explanation for their actions that makes sense to me. So this guy is a soldier, and he's observing Russians storming their positions. Not for the first months, guys. Let's continue. Let's start from the beginning. with how the assaults conducted by enemy infantry take place. First, a group of about 30-40 infantrymen gathers at their starting positions and begins moving toward our positions, with their ultimate goal being to reach our tree line. Of course, our spotters identify this group as soon as they start moving, and the bastards are under constant fire from mortars and AGS, which is automatic grenade launcher. Throughout the entire distance, they are also targeted by drones and FPV if available. As they get closer, our infantry opens fire on them with small arms and machine guns. But the movement doesn't stop for a minute, and 3 to 5 bodies eventually make it to what remains of the tree line. Once I saw them scatter across a field, it turned out that our AGS hadn't been zeroed in on the field, and the lack of reference points made the process very difficult. So about a dozen soldiers managed to reach our tree line. The next day they tried again, but they all died. After about 10 to 15 of the bastards accumulate in one tree line, they start together, sometimes in search of their comrades. They wander onto our positions and are taken prisoner, although very often they don't surrender, engage in a fight, and die very quickly. Sometimes they step on their own mines and lie there for days. Their groans keeping our fighters awake, but sooner or later they gather a group and begin another assault. If the assault fails, those who survive retreat to their holes, where they hide and wait for the next group. Let me check if the sound is still on, because sometimes my mic will just go off. And yeah, I hope it's going to be interesting for you guys, so please keep listening, because it was really interesting for me. Okay. Sometimes they step on their own mines. If assault fails, those who survive retreat to their holes, where they hide and wait for the next group. They sit there without water or food, but this doesn't motivate them to change anything about their situation. Sometimes, if our forces have the opportunity, they clear the tree line of the bastards who broke through, but this doesn't stop the process. Every day, a new group sets out from their starting position, sometimes even several times a day, depending on the availability of reinforcements. Sooner or later, they manage to take our positions. The reason isn't that they're super assault troops, but because of artillery, cobs, guided bombs, mortars, and drones. However, it's the infantry that comes in on the ground. They arrive and start digging in. This process is also quite interesting. The idiots with shovels come out, sometimes even without body armor, and start digging. After about half an hour, they're either killed or wounded, but then 2 more follow and continue the process. Meanwhile, another pair of idiots is dragging a log across the tree line. They are also under fire, but behind them, another 2 are running to pick up the log and continue dragging it. And at the same time, another assault group begins its advance. This ant swarm exhausts our mortars and grenade launchers, and our spotters are flying non-stop. But they don't even have time to recharge their batteries. And the moment comes when the bastards are doing all this with impunity. Zombie apocalypse movies, though exaggerated, convey the atmosphere of what's happening quite well. Nothing stops them. If they can still move, they keep moving towards us. Some say they fight for money, but I don't see it that way. Because I don't understand how much money you'd have to pay someone to commit suicide. They say that to understand someone, you have to put yourself in their shoes. I tried. Here I am, stepping out onto the starting point, surrounded by a couple dozen corpses. But the group begins moving. We're driving along the tree line, and all along the way there are bodies. Some have been there so long that you can see their bones. Then the shelling starts and part of our group dies, but I keep running, jumping over the bodies, which are not getting any fewer. An FPV drone hits, killing a couple more people from the group. Everyone scatters across the field, but there are 400 meters left to the goal, and I make the final dash. During the dash, the remaining group members come under machine gun fire, and 3 out of 30 make it to the tree line. All the others are either dead or wounded, and by evening, they'll all be dead. That's the first part of it. Bear with me, guys. Microphone is still working. Hey, is it only me that's lost the stream? It's relentless human waves. Oh, my fire choice. Okay, I think you didn't lose me. Yeah. I'm still here. Okay. So let me translate the second part for you because I still haven't. I still have it in here. So it's going to be fast. So that dude is imagining himself as a zombie, as one of the Russian zombies. And he finished on the point where he's hiding somewhere and waiting for another group. Let me go there and give the ChatGPT the second part of it. This content may violate our usage policies. It doesn't say it about the part 1. Okay. And I will have to lie in a crater under a fallen tree covered by 2 corpses left from the previous assault, hoping that I survive until reinforcements arrive. Another 1 or 2 of those equally motivated suicidals. I forgot about the smell. I would give a lot to forget that stench. Stepping out of character. Stepping out of character. So he's stepping out of the zombie character. We had a position where there were more than 40 of those bastards, corpses, those who managed to break in but didn't survive. The guys walked on the bodies, sat on the bodies, and slept on the bodies. But almost no bastard, after jumping into our trench, stopped and ran back. In a month of fighting, we killed 3 times as many bastards as we had personnel in the battalion, including cooks, riggers, and attachments. And now I finally understand what drives these idiots. They really want to die for their motherland. It's their goal and motive. Of course, it would be nice to achieve a feat before death. But if not, just dying is fine too. If they don't manage to die, they accelerate the process by shooting themselves or blowing themselves up with grenades. If a wounded comrade starts hindering their progress to the goal by demanding evacuation, it's better to finish him off and continue marching towards death. This is all a consequence of that damn victory frenzy, where is every film or series from childhood. It's a Soviet thing, guys. He's talking about the Soviet thing. I think ChatGPT missed this one. Yeah, he says, це все наслідки єбучого побєдобєсія. Oh yeah, he will say about the Soviet Union in a bit. Let's go. This is all a consequence of that damned victory frenzy, where in every film or series from childhood, they are shown that the main thing is victory, but the second embedded model is that almost everyone dies, and that's normal. That's how it should be. This nonsense was pushed on us in the Soviet Union and then in Russia. It was elevated to an absolute. Of course, there are deviations, and in such a large horde, there are those who don't really want to die, but the overwhelming majority are ready for it. The only option is to grind them down, preferably from a distance, minimize our losses and increase the enemies. Bring the loss ratio to 1 to 20 or better yet 1 to 30. This is possible with such a careless attitude towards their own lives. In June, our ratio was approximately 1 to 20, and most of our losses were medical, while theirs were irreversible. And then, at some point, it will turn out that they are the ones who ran out, not us. And once they run out, our victory will come, without any negotiations, compromises, or deals. The only thing we shouldn't do is copy the narrow-minded and send our soldiers on suicide missions. That's it, guys. I hope it was interesting, and it made you, I don't know, maybe not realize, but actually, at least here, this version, that they really want to die for their motherland. They're doing this to die, not to get money. They're running towards their death to actually die from it. Because they want to die for their motherland. Yes, not all of them, but majority is. And I must say, that's what I hear from the prisoners of war, from their families. I'm going to be proud of my son. I'm going to be proud of my husband. And I will tell my kids that their husband died for their motherland. And they're saying it proudly. And those husbands are like, yeah, okay. Like, they're okay with that. So this was a revelation for me. Like, I mean, I understood kind of a part of it, but not completely. I really hope it was useful and interesting for you guys, because it was long. This perspective, the horror and insanity of all of it, made this fighter be protected. Can you imagine how many fighters are having the same experience? It's relentless human waves. Exactly, Fragment Schizo. Stream ++, all good here. Okay, K-Bell, the stream is also good for me. Yeah, K-Bell, it was only you. Can you post a text on Discord too, Rick? Yeah, that's what I need to do. Let me do it. Maybe right now. What chat do you think it should go to? I mean, what channel, not chat. I think not. Yeah, it will go to 18 plus content. Let me put the part 1. No, part 1. Part 2 goes first, then part 1, but I'm gonna put it in the right order. Here it is. Oh shit, it didn't work for some reason. It says message txt. Copy. Okay, what if I copy just this? No, it sends like a file. What? Okay, maybe in smaller portions or something. Yeah, let me take the smaller portion. Yeah, in smaller portions it will work. So I need to put the text for you guys to reread it, to understand it better, because my English sentences are not always good, you know, or yeah, they're not always understandable. Hey, Danielle, thank you for upgrading your membership to Javelin here on YouTube. Okay, part 2, part 1, second part of the part 1. Yeah, here's the whole text. Your message is too long. Please make a message of 6,815 characters shorter. We're set the limit at 4,000 characters to be courteous to others. Okay, let me split it in 2 halves. So, yeah, I will grab this part. It deleted some of the texts. So yeah, I probably gotta do it another way. Just give me a second. So this is gonna be part 1. Ah shit, it won't let me again. Just one more second. Yeah, this is gonna be part 1. Almost there. Okay. Come on. I just posted part 1 in 18 plus content, and part 2 is gonna be posted in a minute. Just give me part 2. Okay, almost done. This piece of text also goes here. Awesome. So here's part 2. Okay, guys, the text is big, but the text definitely worth it. And I want to see your feedback about this. Didn't the Windows receive for codes or cars? I don't know what you're talking about. Multi-decky. Okay, multi-decky. Have you checked Buy Me a Coffee? Let me know if you see my message and you maybe even responded to it. Would be awesome if you did. No, you did not. Maybe on email? Let me check. Nope. Please, Lily, respond to me because I need to send you a package. It's essential for me to send it to every roller, okay? At least in the beginning for those who are members on my Buy Me a Coffee and other platforms now. Now it's not just only Buy Me a Coffee. Rick, send it on email to me. I can do it for you. Do what? I just put it on Discord. No problem. Rick, you speak better English than most Canadians. I don't know. Not I don't know. Canadians I know, and I can't say anything in Ukrainian other than Slava Ukrainian, Heroям Slava. Thank you for complimenting my English. I know it's good, but still, somewhere to strive or something to strive for. I would also like to join Discord. Yeah, please do. It's in the description of this stream. It's always there. Yeah, the link is there. Join by the link. JP Van Eck. Hello, by the way. And where are you from, JP? So, very interesting. They self-delude to make it tolerable. Exactly. Yeah, Roman did talk about it in some of his Frontline videos too. Yeah. I can't even imagine being there. Yeah. Unalive. Maybe not die. Let's call it escape Russian life. Yeah. Thank you for the translations. Normal, normie, Norman. Heroям Slava. Yeah, I see the second message is Slava Ukraini. Are you still there? Normal, normie, Norman. If you are, tell me where are you from. I'm curious to know about every person in the chat. Better than mine by a lot. Says Fragdan Schizo. My internet went out. Got it. Adam Rounds, welcome back. Okay, donations, guys. We still need to close the fundraiser for the car for the Blackbeard group. So yesterday we reached the limit of 11,000 should be sent, but we've sent 9,800 and it stopped there. So I think we still have $1,200 left to donate to this fundraiser to close it. And I think we will donate even less than that to close it because... Oh, by the way, people... Oh. Hey. Lily, I have a donation from you. $50. Tickets for Chimera Patch. Awesome. It's you, right? I hope you're still there. But yes, $50 donation. Thank you so much for that. I can say duża, duża, duża. It's not duża, it's duże. It should be że, not ja. Duża smaczno, with O in the end. I learned from little Ukrainian cook Nadia. Okay, yeah, let me correct you right in the chat. So I want you to know how to spell it correctly. It's important to spell things correctly, right? It's not duża to make people understand you. By the way, guys, please don't forget to like the stream if you're just joining it or just forgot to like. Yeah, Multidaki, please let me know. No, please send me an email with your address. Can you do it? May I ask you to do this? Please. Address, or if you don't want that package, just tell me so. Because some people are refusing it big time. Like, no, Rick, I don't need it. And only then I say, okay, if you change your mind, you know where to find me. So please give me your address, your full name there. Well, I actually already see your full name on PayPal. It's your like real full name, right? Because some people somehow manage to make a fake name on PayPal too. So I don't know how to do it. Yes, I will do. Awesome. Thank you. Will the raffle be on Sunday? Yes, on Sunday, Sir Garrick. This time on Sunday at midnight Ukrainian time. Maybe a bit later because I start those streams later lately because of Friazov Rally being moved to the evening. So yeah, I'm forced to do that. I don't like it. I would prefer to start them at 7:30 as I did before. But now I gotta start them at about 9 p.m. because of that. But they will definitely change in winter, change it back to midday. Because, you know why? Because this is gonna be dark after 4 p.m. In winter, and Ryazov rally in the dark, not the best idea, I think. So they're going to be on midday. Maximum, it's going to be 2 p.m. I don't think they're going to be even starting at 3. So yeah, perfect. Chance to get more tickets. Chance, yes, exactly. You have a chance to get more tickets for that patch, Sir Garrick. By the way, Duja. I wanted to correct you in the chat, but the chat was not appearing here. So, duja, yes, duja smaczno. Yes, correctly. I see your message, the updated message there, Cheryl Waitley. Duja smaczno, like 3 times duja. It's 3 times very, guys. In greedy mode. Who? Sir Garrick is in greedy mode for this patch? Well, I would be too, because that's an epic patch. Come on, focus on it. Patch. Yeah. Oh, not on my nails. They're not in the best shape at the moment. Come on. Well, not in the worst too. Yet. Okay, guys. Let me donate and close this fundraiser. And the smaller one, I think I will also donate to the smaller fundraiser for the same car, but for repair, well, not the repair, maintenance of it, change the liquids, buy the tires, muddy tires for, you know, muddy environment, or just mud tires, not muddy. So, yes. Guys, can we make a deal then that in 40 minutes, right after I finish the stream, we together move to the premiere of video update about Buy Me a Coffee situation? Can we do that? Because I basically summarized everything that was happening for the last 2 weeks with that. Smachna, I know that, had a Ukrainian guest. She could cook дуже good. Yes, Sir Garrick, Smachna is tasty. Yeah, so you probably know that. She explained it to you. But I'm saying it more like to everyone. Everyone than to you. Everyone who doesn't know the name. Okay, guys. So what do I have here? I have another donation from Tracy Ocean Fire 777. It's $40. It says 4 tickets for the raffle, please. Yeah, guys, let's make a deal. Everything we raised yesterday and today. Yeah, guys, it's already a second stream this week, and it's only Wednesday. Crazy. So everything we raised, as I said yesterday already, are going to be donated to this second smaller fundraiser. I'm going to put the progress bar out there in a second. Just give me, I'm going to be focused on that. So here it is, tires and liquids. I'm not showing this to you, right? I am now. And wow, I'm still pretty energized, not tired at all. And I forgot water. I got to go grab a sip of water, guys, because it's been 2.5 hours without hydration. Need to do that. Give me a minute. Well, 30 seconds. Ooh, I was drinking so greedy that I spilled it on my shirt, t-shirt. You can probably see it. Can you? Let's see if you can see. Yeah, you cannot see it. That's good. That's good. Anyway, you know it now. Weedy, hello. Water break. Rick's time. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sounds great, Rick. Yeah. So, thank you for making your donations and buying tickets, guys. And please send more donations if you have the means to do it today. Or if you know that you're going to miss the Sunday stream and won't be able to donate then, you can donate now. Because I know some of you cannot be on Sunday streams. Well, for obvious reasons. It's Sunday after all. And not only about that. Not only because of that. Yeah, not about. It's been very hot. Yeah, it's been very hard, and hot, and I didn't stay hydrated. And I see it, Andres, my Mr. Wet t-shirt contest now. It's not super wet, like only one spill. You're not gonna be able to see any nipples through that. Don't worry about that. Good to see you, Rick. ++. Wheat creep. You always change names. Hey, you're a bench, by the way. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Only one message from you. Are you still there in the chat? Okay, guys. Focusing now. Showing you the screen. Showing you the tires and liquids. So I need to take the progress bar from it. Progress bar here. Copy widget. Copy transparent trick. Yeah. Blam MTL tickets for Raffle on that gray and
Tickets for
unusual.
Raffle on that grey and unusual cold day.
Unusual. Well, that's a schoolers kind of say words in English, like first grader. So funny they made this auto reader. Sorry to leave you, Rick, and fellow listeners, but I have to cut the lawns. Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava. By the way, Jan Lyle, thank you for being here. That's the first thing I wanted to tell you. Second thing is that the what? Damn it. Fellow listeners are called Rickrollers in here. Do you remember the old prank, Rickroll? So yeah, we're about that. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. It should be sang like this, not like my tiny high voice. It should be deep. It should be low. So basically, horrible, right? Not. Deep voices are not horrible. And Rick keeps talking to himself. Is he crazy? I don't think so. Just a bit. Okay, 2 more donations. First one from MS. Rick, please use this as you wish. Chimera Group? Thanks, Rick. Yeah, for Chimera Group, no problem. Or no, everything we raised today is for the car repair. Not repair, maintenance. And whew, Rick, cheers, mate. Yeah. Thank you for being here with us. What do I do? What do I say? For the car repair for the Blackbeard group. The car that we are still closing right now. The fundraiser for that car. $40 from Cole N. Here you go, brother. Always good seeing you. I will try for Sunday, but cannot promise. So, Cole N, do you want 4 tickets for $40? Do you? Never gonna say goodbye. Right? Right? Never gonna say goodbye. I'm just sometimes talking like Dmitro Karpenko. I do such a voice when I dub, always for Karpenko and Zolkin. I make a deeper voice, a lower one, as we call it in here in Ukraine. We say a high voice, and a low voice. We don't say deep. We say, I have a low voice. Nisky. Like, Da-da-da-da-da. What's that? Okay. So this should be put here somewhere. Let me see where. Let's put it on this one. Like here. And change it. Yeah, tires and liquids. Someone thrown in 50 hryvnias already. Wow. It's basically 125. Give the tickets to someone else. My girl would freak out. Freak, lol. What do you mean by that? Freak from what? From you being generous and giving tickets to others? That's fine, Rick. MS, by the way, you definitely want a ticket, right? Listen in background. We'll join you later. Awesome. Focus, Rick. On it, Mr. Andreslach. Thank you for always reminding me. So, yeah, you see the progress bar, the smaller one, but let's close the big fundraiser first. Give me a second to actually withdraw the remaining amount of money. And let me check. Yeah, first I need to check how much we have raised from yesterday. Yeah, so it began with just Jimmy. $20 plus 100 plus 529 plus 71.88 plus 54.44 plus 60 plus 40 plus 52.45. Awesome, guys. $404.06 for this $1,000 fundraiser. So, like, only $600 remaining. It's almost 50%. That's good. That's good. But I need to donate it too. And I need to check how much the sum of money will be. Let me take another calculator in my hands. Really? In my hands? No. In my fingers, because it's a virtual calculator. Rick's English is just ridiculous sometimes. but that's okay. Shite happens, you know. Yeah. $1,200 left from 11,000 of Wally Drennan's 11,000 donation to this fundraiser for the car for the group of the Blackbeard. By the way, Jelly Dior, hello to you. Happy to see you too here. And Martin Nielsen, I didn't tell you hello. You're here the whole stream. Where are you from, Martin Nielsen? I noticed you on a few streams before, but I don't think I ever asked you. Maybe I did. Sorry if I forgot. I can be not an asshole, but a forgetting guy. Why have I gotten under the table? I needed to re-switch because we have a power outage, and I need to switch my phone charger to EcoFlow instead of the regular network. Maybe you didn't need to know that information, but I still need to switch it. Get this. Plug it in. I'm back. I'm from Denmark. Awesome. How's the weather in Denmark in summer? Yeah, I'm sure it's warm there. I mean, you're in the north. You're also a Northman, right? But you're more to the south than some of the northern countries, right? Plug in time. Good idea. That's what I need to do. Okay, so the fundraiser for the car for snipers. Let me update it. Yes, and let me withdraw 700. It's gonna be, I think, 14. No, it's gonna be 15 out of 16. Yeah, exactly. 15 out of 16. Wally Drennan is a superstar. Hey, a password, but it, oh, come on, PayPal does that again. Like, you press the transfer button, it asks you to put in the password, and after you do that, it throws you back. Yeah, it kind of, I don't know how to call it, but it doesn't let you to go through. Even though the password was correct, it doesn't say it wasn't incorrect, it just cancel it. Cancel the action. Okay, 700. Okay, the course is growing. I mean, the exchange rate is growing. So today, for $700, we're going to have 28,942 hryvnias. 28,942. Yesterday was 912. So plus 30 extra hryvnias today just from the exchange rate difference. Okay, I'm withdrawing it to my card. 28,942 hryvnias. And I need to scan the QR code here. Let me do it. I started mumbling. I don't like when people do this, but I do this. I mean, not mumbling, but mooing under your nose, something like that. So let me switch the card to the right one from Wally Drennan with love. 15 out of 16. And I'm sending it now, and the progress bar will update now. Well, come on. Update. It just updated. Sorry, guys. 195 hryvnias? No, 195,759 hryvnias. Yeah, Wally, you are a legend. Glad you're amongst us. Yeah, the only thing that Wally doesn't do is he doesn't chat with us. But that's okay. Some people just don't like to do it. Nothing. Well, I would say that's a pity, definitely. Underdog was one of my favorite cartoons, says Ara from USA. Yeah, it's the favorite cartoon of Wally Drennan. If you missed the video from yesterday, guys, please go and watch it. It is an interview with Kraken soldiers, a Bandera group. I made that one on the handover event, and don't forget to like the stream, by the way. Go and hit the like button right now. So here it is from yesterday. It got only 475 views. We gotta get them at least to 800. That's the average lately. Average good, I would say, lately. So they were pretty awesome. And here we are discussing.
And he also puts the message here. There's no need to fear. Underdog is here. So
very nice.
Yeah, and I'm sure these guys are not afraid of anything, and they went through such a, I may call it shit, right? Probably that yeah, they won't fear. But this is kind of call for, let's call them, okay, maybe for civilians or everyone out there around you to not fear,
to encourage them to, yes.
And I think also not just because underdog is here, but because you are there. So
thanks, thanks to this,
Wally.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Wally. From me, from Rabbit, and from Bandera, the guys enjoy this a lot. I mean, having this truck. Okay, so on the back seat, also some leather.
MM game console is. So I was actually saying interview. Do you agree with me, or you still heard that, guys? Let me know. Super cool NAFA truck. I agree. Okay, silent chat mode. Muted, no sound. I know, guys, it goes with the delay. I already have sound. Haha, that is awesome, says Tracy Oceanfire. But what? Underdog? Super cool NAFA truck. Yeah. For a few years, never subscribed. I never subscribed because I thought it was a paid subscription, and I didn't realize the chat function existed. Huh, says Cheryl Waitley. That's crazy, Cheryl. Haji, hello, by the way. Hello, Immo Kukonen. Sound is okay now. Yeah. I forgot to greet you. Welcome to the stream. You've been here for a few hours now. I've noticed that. Rick is lost for words. No, Rick is not. But Rick mentioned a donation from Jerry S. Jerry S, $20. Jerry, let me know if you want the patch. I mean, 2 tickets for the patch. Are you there in the chat? Jerry, if you are, please let me know. If you won't take those 2 tickets, I will give them to Rollers. But please take them because you deserve them. you made a donation and reserved yourself 2 tickets. But some people like don't know, not don't know, but don't want them at all. Okay, guys. So last, what? It was 1,200 of dollars from that part left. So what I gotta do, I'm gonna send the remaining 500. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Remaining 500 from my PayPal to my card. My throat hurts after those sneezes because that's how allergy works in my body. And not only my body, my friend Karlen, oh, you know Karlen, guys. So Karlen told me that he also started having this issue with his throat because he has allergies and it's progressing. And I said, dude, I know what it is. I'm living with it for years. I think for at least 8 years I live with this terrible allergies. Oh, not 8. Guys, 10. Since 2014, actually. When I started living with my cats. I have allergies for cats and it's been progressing since then. And yeah, I only started treating it like a year and a half ago. By the way, where are you from, Imo Kukonen? Finland, I assume? Your name sounds Finnish. Maybe Estonia, also. It could be Estonia. I think so. I think I'm getting allergies too. Rachel, where do you get them from? You gotta go get the Alex 2 test. Guys, there's a test for more than 2,500 different allergens. I went through it and that's how I discovered the level of cat allergy and the other types of allergy I have. Okay, withdrawing the 500 to my card. Finland, sunny Finland. Yeah, that's what I, sunny. That's what I figured from your name. Yeah, awesome. Okie dokie, so 500. What else do I have here? I need to switch to the different screen. Hello, Rick. Hello, Rollers. Hello, Ukraine Fat Puddin. May I call you by your first name? Because I know your first name. And I call you in our direct messages by your first name. So, Dennis Davidov is allergic to sunflowers? This is why he left Ukraine? Oh, sorry. Bad comedy. But, yeah. He'd better come back before the war ends. It was one of those badoom moments, right? Sure. I'm allergic to some cats, not others. Yeah, that's actually what it was for me before, but then thank you. Emo, are you from the 69 Sniffer Brigade convoy? Have you ever been riding one of those? And thank you for an honor, and sometimes I feel like I'm performing that badly that it could not be an honor for anyone. But yeah. Okay, I'm withdrawing 500 bucks, and it's 20,673 hryvnias. Well, 72.95, so it may make a 73 hryvnias. Let's see let's see how much we need to add to the jar to close it completely. And the remaining part I will be adding to tires and liquids, which is basically for the same car, but for maintenance of it and for... So guys, no one got my joke about sunflowers, huh? I see no reaction to that. Was it at least a tiny bit funny? I'm just trying to get to understand if my stand-up comedian skills are at least in their, I don't know, baby steps. Whatever. Not really funny, Rick. Not really funny. Okay. Come on, work. Where's the second calculator? Here it is. So, what do we have to do? 210,000. Yeah, 1,000 minus 195,759. 14,241 hryvnia should be donated to this fundraiser to close it. So Wally will be able actually also to support the second fundraiser for this car for its maintenance and tires. Yeah. I did, Rick. You did. You laughed. It was a good one. Thank you. Oh, now I get it. Got it. Okay. Thank you, guys. That's why he's not in Ukraine anymore, right? Ooh. But I said he left Ukraine. Okay, whatever. Whatever, Rick, whatever. Just go back there. Back there. And minus the 2672. Okay, let me just show me if it's 72 or 73 Monobank, please. It is 73 after all. Awesome. So, one more hryvnia. Kopika saves the hryvnia. That's the Ukrainian saying. Kopika hryvnю береже. I still like him. You can like him. He's a pretty likable guy if he got to 500,000 or even 1 million subscribers already, right? I never watched him. I just never heard he's been donating to any. I mean, raising funds on his channel. If he would use his audience, he could easily raise $1 million like Jake Bro does. Look at this, guys. Second campaign of Jake Bro started just yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, or the day before yesterday, and he already raised. Let's go and see. By the way, they've updated the interface. It looks totally different now. The patches campaigns. Let's look at Jake's campaign, guys. Almost 500,000 in 2 days. 6,000 donations already. It's already more than in the first one. Insane. So yeah, pretty good result in 2 days. Second Jake's campaign got to 500,000 almost dollars. That's insane. So if Denis Davidov would also join, let's say, 69 Sniffer Brigade or any other campaign, or start a campaign of his own, he could get $1 million easily with his huge audience. But he's not doing that. So, yeah, I would, as I heard, maybe he's doing it already, guys. Maybe I just don't know, and do you tell me? Huh? What do you think? I would be happy to hear that he's contributing. Okay, by the way, Jerry S. sent me a message. Hi, Rick. You can save the patch for someone of your choice. Well, no, I'm not choosing it. Random is choosing it. We're raffling it. That means we're just randomly picking the number from all the tickets. And yeah, I'm going to give the tickets to anyone who wants it from the rollers, from our community. So thank you so much for being generous, Jerry, and for donating. Thank you. Guys, I want to mention that the consistency of donations, they may not be big. There are no, small donations, but there are some huge donations. They might not be huge. They may be $1, $5, $10, $20, but when they are, when you're doing them every week, it gives me actually my confidence that I'm gonna close next fundraiser. That I know that like every week we raise about $3,000, and I know that approximately I can promise to one soldier that if he gets in line, that approximately in 3 or 4 months, if I keep it that way, then I'm gonna get to that soldier and to that unit. And that's actually Yeah, that's actually what is stressing me sometimes. But we're getting our goals every stream. I whine a bit, say, oh no, guys, we're not getting to the goal, to the minimum goal even. Oh no. And then you go, come on, Rick, don't cry. Here's a couple of $510 donations for you to not whine. And you do that. You are badasses, guys. Thank you for all the crazy, tremendous support. Emo Kukonen says, yes, I was watching and commenting several Ukrainian supporters, Channel, Nafo, you, Mercado, Greg, Dennis Davido, because you all doing priceless job. Thank you for that. I mean, it's pleasant to hear that. Okay. Grundlust. I donate $10 to each campaign, up to 100 per month. Awesome, Cheryl. You're a badass. By the way, guys, I think it's a record right now of how many campaigns are active at the same time on the 69 Sniffer Brigade website. I'm not showing you all of them. I need to make it smaller. Just give me a second. So active campaigns. Let's see. Let's see what do they have here. Belgium Battalion Volume 5 just started for 40,000 euros. Then El Batallón Español, NAFO, 19,000. 19,000 for NAFO Dutch Battalion 3. So I think for one NAFO truck, they want to raise now 19,000. Well, yeah, the price of one truck is growing, it seems. Next. Special Kherson Cat 9. Drones Supply. Awesome patches here. Oh, Kurska Narodna Respublika. Kursk People's Republic. Jake Bro campaign. Next, Soul Stealers Unite campaign. Wow, who are the Soul Stealers? Jamie and Uwe are ganging up to raise some money for an A4 Truck 2.0 and raise some hell. Hey, and raise some hell against Svetniks as a result. We invite people of all hair colors to join the cause, earning the iconic Soul Stealer patch in the process. Jamie and Uwe? Who are those guys? I'm curious. Soul Stealer. Who are those Soul Stealers? I don't think it's any of these guys. I'm gonna ask 69 Sniffing Brigade of who those people are. I'm pretty curious. Anyway, I'm distracted myself, and Andreas needs to remind me that I need to focus. So guys, just to count the campaigns, it's at the moment 4 times 3, it's 12 of them active. 12 of them, and some of them are, unfortunately, I must say, stuck, like the Shills campaign. So if you have the means to donate to the Shills second campaign together with Portuguese NAFO, please do that. It's for Sam Newey, a volunteer who sacrificed his life in this war, who lost his life, was killed by Russians. And the Shills with the goat, pretty awesome patch. So please contribute to that one, guys. They would be happy if we boost them a bit. So I think we rollers could boost them a bit. So if you have the means to do that, please support their campaign. But guys, I'm gonna be starting my new NAFO truck campaign pretty soon with 2 patches, and I want to repeat the Floki the Fighter patch, my deceased cat, if you didn't know that, if you're new to these streams. This patch. She's in my heart. She's unfortunately not with me, and I was remembering her the day before yesterday, and it hurt a lot. It still hurts. It's been almost a year. It's been more than a year since it started. Since she started fighting for her life. Okay, I have only 5 minutes to donate and to switch to the premiere of the video about Buy Me a Coffee together with you guys. So I have 5 minutes maximum. So we're donating to the smaller one, to the car for, you know what, for, or maybe now, I'm not sure. We gotta go watch the premiere together. Okay, let me see. So how much do I need? I'm gonna be fast. 14,241, the last donation from Wally Drennan, and the rest, I think it's like $200. No, not 200, 150 or something. So minus 14,241, 6,432. It's $160, something about that. Is gonna go for the car maintenance and tires for the same car. 14,241 monopay. Okie dokie. Let me donate real quick. Real quack, maybe. I'm not sure. What's in this case is going to be right. Dennis Davidov does a good job. He has certainly helped educate people around the world about the Russian invasion. He did that, but I think when you have such a huge community, it's a sin not to use the force of that community to raise funds for Ukrainian army, because Ukrainian army is 10 times underfunded than it should be. Believe me, guys, the trucks, the drones, the need is 10 times bigger than we actually have to offer them with our grassroots effort. From Wally Drennan with love. 16 of 16. This is the last one. Heroям slava. In the end, I will say. In the comment, I will say. Heroям slava. Awesome. So we're closing this one. And the progress bar will update now. 11,000 by Wally Drennan. Completely supplied this fundraiser. It just updated. I just am gonna applaud that man, and I'm encouraging him to come to Ukraine. And I think I will manage to encourage him enough for him to come. I agree, Rick, and I don't understand it. No excuse. 69s does all the work. Well, not just 69s. 69s works with us rollers. It works with Jake Bro. So it's all of us, not just them. We are raising funds. They are providing the trucks, but they also raise funds themselves too. They have some patches of their own, like the triangle patch. I think it was like the monthly patch or something, like from themselves, from 69 Sniffing Brigade, not from one of the partners. Yeah, we are partners with them, right? Hello, Michael Rousseau. How you doing? I got 150-pound black bear living on our property. That's pretty cool. By the way, tickets, I forgot that there are tickets from Plam MTL, Danielle, and from also Philip Oward, right? Here on the base. Let me check it once again. But not this one. I think this one. Yeah, no subscriptions. Oh, by the way, Michael Biggs, thank you so much for finally putting your name there, and now I know who that Bradley is. A few more names. One Javelin, please go back there to Monobank base and put your name in. One more Stinger here, and who else? I think that's it. Yeah, everyone else has their names being put here. Okay, guys, we need to finish, so I'm gonna donate the money for the car, for tires and liquids on our Sunday stream. Yeah, because we need to transfer. Yeah, so 6,432 hryvnias are remaining from Wally's fundraiser, and I'm gonna send them to this jar. That's fantastic. That's just awesome. Thank you, Wally. Thank you, everyone, for being here, for donating, for buying memberships, for buying super chats, and for chatting. That's the most awesome thing here, I think, because communication between us is very important and essential. And Deep State just updated the map, guys. So with each day we have the movements like this. Let me show you before we go. Not a good note to finish on, but So here's the last update. Yeah. Maybe not. It's still not updated. It's the yesterday's one. But anyway, Pokrovsk Oblast, region, area, is unfortunately in a very bad situation right now. Anyway, guys, you are all awesome. Wally is awesome, but you know, each roller is fantastic. So, rollers, I love you. Slava to Kraken, Slava to all the heroes of Ukraine, and let's transfer here right now. Please quit this stream right now and go here. Buy me a coffee, reconsidered abandoning Ukraine, and question mark, not yet, not the end yet. So only 14 seconds left. Okay, let's go. I'm finishing up this stream. Love you all, guys. Live long and prosper, and Slava Ukraini. Let's transfer there and watch the premiere together.